Hi everybody, Jeff Schneider. I want to speak with you today about anxiety. I was talking with my coach years ago, and we used to talk every week for many, many years. And one day I told him, I'm so tired of myself. And he goes, why? And I said, I just have anxiety and I'm tired of it. And he said, well, it's not clinical, right? You don't need medicine. I go, no, but it's just always present. And after listening to me for about 20 minutes, he suggested, Jeff, maybe you could just admit to yourself that you're a man with constant low-level anxiety and just kind of accept it. I thought about it for a minute and I said, okay, that makes sense. I'm reading a book by James Hollis called Finding Meaning in the Second Half of Life. And he talks about existential anxiety and angst, a worry about everything and nothing. He says it's like a fog and we all suffer from it. In one sense, anxiety is just part of the human reality, our biology, right? Our amygdala, which, 100,000 years ago kept us alive because it helped us with threat detection, fight or flight or freeze, is kind of oversized for today's world because most of us are not facing life and death every single day, right? But this existential anxiety is something that we wake up with, and we don't even know what it is that we're worried about. And it just robs us of joy and peace and creativity and possibility. So existential anxiety, I'm anxious, I'm worried about everything, about nothing. What can we do about it? Well, one of the things that he suggests in the book is accept it, first of all. Have compassion for yourself. Understand this is a human situation, that every single person that you're encountering is facing the same thing. This is the nature of being human in the year 2025. But secondly, if you can differentiate between the vague anxiety and specific fears, there might be something you can do to reduce that anxiety. So for instance, I might be fearful of money. This is a constant source of my anxiety. And so I can acknowledge that. I can notice how often I'm thinking about money. And I can remind myself, I've got food in my refrigerator. I got food in my pantry. I do have some money in my checking account. I haven't gone homeless or hungry yet. I don't think it's going to happen this time as well. So being able to differentiate between the fog of vague anxiety and specific fears and worries that you have can be very helpful, because once you locate the fear, maybe there's something you can do about it, or maybe you can just accept it. If you're anxious and it's bothering you and you want to have somebody you can talk this through with, consider hitting me up. First session's always free. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thanks for listening.